WWE Night of Champions predictions for 2026. So I'm going to go through who I think is going to be in the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring finals and who I think is going to win. So let's get into it. Let's start with the King of the Ring tournament finals and my predictions for that. I'm under the assumption that WWE is going to be doing the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments, with the winners of those matches earning future world title matches. That's what they did last year, so I'm operating under that assumption for this video. So in the King of the Ring tournament finals this year at Night of Champions, I'm going with Obafemi versus Royce Keys as my prediction. They are clearly building up Oba as their next big thing. Um, he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 42, and they're definitely positioning him as the next kind of one of the top guys, or not the top guy, but a top guy in the company. I think that this tournament will give them a chance to kind of book him to win some matches consecutively, and I think this could kind of um, make him look good. So I definitely am thinking Obafemi is a top candidate to win the King of the Ring tournament. I'm gonna go with Royce Keys as his opponent in the tournament finals. He is new to the main roster, and I think WWE will build him up over the next several months. So I think this tournament would be a good showcase for him, and that would give me Obafemi versus Royce Keys, which I think would be a interesting matchup, two kind of powerful talents. As for the winner, I'm gonna go with Obafemi winning. Um, I think him winning this tournament makes sense based on his recent booking, and also I have Obafemi versus Roman Reigns in my SummerSlam predictions. So if Oba wins this, the next pay-per-view event is, other than Saturday night's main event in July, which is usually a smaller show. So the next big pay-per-view event is SummerSlam, which I think that would be where he cashes in the kind of world title opportunity from this, and that would set up Roman Reigns versus Obafemi. I have that in my SummerSlam predictions, like I mentioned, and that would set it up perfectly, so I'm going to stick with that. And I think that would kind of make sense. Royce Keys losing here, I don't think that hurts him, especially because he's new to the main roster, and I think he's going to win several matches in the build up towards the finals here. So I think that's fine, and I think he'll still look good even in the loss. So yeah, I think it's still a victory for him, even if he loses to somebody like Oba, who's a monster. Yeah, so I'm going with Obafemi versus Royce Keys as my King of the Ring final prediction, my early one, and I also going with Obafemi as my early winner prediction. Okay, so up next we have the Queen of the Ring tournament finals. My early prediction for this match is it is going to be Raquel Rodriguez versus Tiffany Stratton in the finals. So I have Tiffany Stratton here because she's a strong contender, because she is from Minnesota, and SummerSlam is in Minnesota, so I could easily see WWE having Tiffany win the Queen of the Ring tournament and then cashing in her title match at SummerSlam in her home state. That's an easy storyline they can go with, and I definitely think that is in play here. I also have Raquel Rodriguez in the finals here, and I actually have Raquel Rodriguez winning here. So I just want to go through a few notes on this, on why I think Raquel could win. So in my WrestleMania 43 predictions, I have Liv Morgan versus Roxanne Perez versus Raquel Rodriguez happening at that event. I think how they could get there is if Raquel wins the Queen of the Ring tournament, and then she earns that title match at SummerSlam, where she would face Rhea Ripley and not her best friend Liv Morgan, which makes sense. She's not going to challenge her best friend. She's going to challenge the other title holder. During that SummerSlam match, I think Liv and Roxanne could accidentally cost Raquel her match. They could distract her. They could accidentally cost her the match in some form, and that kind of starts some turmoil between Liv, Roxanne, and Raquel, and ultimately the start of kind of their breakup. So obviously Raquel is going to be upset over the next few months about Liv and Roxanne costing her the match, and maybe she kind of gets in her head and says that they did it on purpose because they don't want her to outshine her as the title holder. That's kind of a fun dynamic they can play out, and that ultimately leads to their breakup and then the triple threat match at WrestleMania 43, or Liv Morgan versus Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan versus Raquel in a singles match. They could also go that direction. They could also flip this storyline so Raquel would be replaced with Roxanne Perez. They could also have her being as the main person in the storyline with Raquel and Liv costing her the match. Either way, it works, but as of now, my gut is going with Raquel Rodriguez. So my winner, as I noted, is going to be Raquel Rodriguez winning with her beating Tiffany Stratton in the finals. I easily could also see Tiffany winning, but I'm less confident now that Tiffany has won the Women's United States Championship. So I think that puts her as a lesser chance to win this tournament. Definitely not out of it, but I think that Raquel, as of now, has the better chance. There you have it. Those are my Night of Champions 2026 predictions. This is operating under the assumption that WWE is following the same format as last year, with the King and Queen of the Ring winners being crowned at this event and them earning future title matches. So if WWE changes this format, I will update this video, but I'm also going to do a future video as the event draws closer and storylines get more clear. But as of right now, these are my early Night of Champions predictions. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you. Would love to hear if you agree or disagree with any of my picks. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. And please subscribe to this channel for more WWE predictions. Thanks a lot.